I did cover coronavirus in the last segment for America, but it's basically the same thing here, where it's, I'll kind of repeat it for this one, but I'll probably just copy that over here because it's the same thing. Same more or less journey where you're seeing the COVID variant, which I said in September, and I'm going to put a picture of it, that there is a variant here that started in September, and it is a very aggressive one, so it did come true, unfortunately. But there I'm seeing two other subsequent variants coming in, and I did touch on RSVs, which I'll copy over and put it in here as well. On this section, we're covering COVID and in Europe. And I do see, I'm going to put a section in from US because that's exactly where it's coming from that I told you. It started proliferating or starting off in about September. And there's an article that I'm uploading on the US regarding this new strain, COVID variant that seems to be far more aggressive and widespread, but I'll copy that in here. But basically, I'm seeing what I'm seeing is really a lot in Italy, and that's going to start increasing by about start of December. You're going to see far more cases in Italy. Greece, sadly, yes, too. That's going to start around about mid-November, increasing from where it was. Hopefully, I'm wrong with all of these things. I mean, you should know that I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm really hoping it will be wrong, so I don't see the number of deaths or the compromised people who catch this new variant. So basically, Portugal's not as bad. Spain, I do see, and that's really in the villages. Madrid is hit hard. In France, it's Paris, definitely. And it's mostly this area here, not so much in Switzerland. They seem to be having it more or less under control, but there's definitely in there too. Luxembourg, Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, all of these countries are being hit. Poland, Belarus, Norway and Sweden, definitely. All of the oops, sorry. Hello. There you go. Finland, all their numbers grow. And it's really on a trend, to be honest. Ireland, the United Kingdom, all of that area is really on a trend towards, because of the holidays and travel. And it seems that it's more rife after November, that it starts really taking hold more. And I'm seeing the coughing is really bad here. So please be careful. All these countries definitely are going to get hit again. England, especially Scotland, London, not so much in the country, but in Scotland, Ireland, and in there. Let's see, I'm just trying to see. So really, sorry, when I go silent, I'm kind of downloading. I apologize. So I am worried. Morocco gets hit badly too, by the way. So please be careful. A lot of people have this huge argument regarding masks, but it's something preventative. And as I said in the other video, which I am going to actually attach to this one, even though it's US based, please just listen to it. And I am hoping to put out a video cooking show with certain foods that will help you increase your immune system, and two recipes. One definitely, which it's only made in 15-20 minutes, but it'll help enhance your, it's the highest form of protein in a lentil. And also, anyway, I'll give you all those details later. I'm not too sure when, probably near Christmas, but I'll try and do that cooking show for you and upload it. I am so sorry that it's been a year, and I can't believe it. It's been one hell of a ride this year for me. But anyway, hopefully that helps you. Please keep safe, and hopefully you're going to do your due diligence. Thank you. You keep safe. Blessings. COVID. Really wasn't going to do this one because I have covered it in a separate video earlier on, well, a few months ago anyway, where I said that there will be a new strain in September. I did do my research this time, and there was a new strain, a rather aggressive one, which I told you it would be, which started in September, which unfortunately did come true. And this is a variant, obviously. This one actually will be far more aggressive, and you have to be careful with this one, where your systems, and I apologize to all those who are looking for the video. I was going to give you a little cooking class on some foods and information to increase your immunity in your body. We'll try and put that on the schedule. Sorry, it's just been horribly crazy busy for me this year. Unexpected things happening. So anyway, basically you need to realize that if you're in doubt, or if you've got compromised health conditions, please put a mask on. I know there's a lot of people who don't believe in that. That's up to you. It's your prerogative. I'm not telling you what to do. I never will. Even my readings, people know when I do that. I make it very, very clear. It's your life, not mine. You make your own decisions, but you have to live with those decisions too. And especially if you're going out in other areas, etc., you need to realize that there are consequences to actions and to your family. So an ounce of prevention obviously helps in the future. Sorry about the lecture, but there are certain people that I know, unfortunately, who are so arrogant and irresponsible with their own health that it affects their grandchildren and great-grandchildren, family and friends. So think about those, but really, basically, once these COVID situations, if you do get COVID, you could, I didn't say would, or guaranteed, you could get compromised with your health, which is what I'm worried about, is more on the lungs. And which leads me to the next one, which will be on the next video, regarding the children with all the health problems that they've been having at this new strain. So basically COVID, September, it did happen. It's only going to get worse. We're in October at the moment. This will last and get worse by round about the end of November. You'll see these cases getting worse and spreading, and it will be spreading more in the East Coast here, and in certain areas here, California, and a few in the mainly in the big cities, in the really dense areas of of population. So be careful. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much doing the videos. I don't mean to be so rude. So anyway, then other than COVID, this current variant, it'll spurn another variant. But this one I'm seeing coming in January, around about the 18th to the 23rd. And this one has more of the upset stomachs, throwing up, and it's affecting your digestive systems, and be careful of that one too. And I think I better do that video regarding protecting yourself or helping your immune systems build up and help you with that. But basically that one comes in February, and it peaks round about April, that one. The previous one I told you, which started in September, that one peaks round about Christmas, but into February, and end of February. So that's about 2.5 months of peak. and it starts going down, but the end of March, and that was only down for a few weeks, then by the end of March, it starts going back again, and it really hangs on until about July next year, but in a lesser form, in other words, a lesser spread throughout the United States. I'll cover America, sorry, cover Europe and Asia later in another video, but basically that's the spread on that one. There are 2 more variants, actually 3 more variants coming in next year, and I'll discuss that nearer the time. Let's get through these 2 rather aggressive ones first, okay? Hopefully that helped you. As well, RSV is the respiratory infections that children are getting, and I'm seeing it far more active in these areas here and in the poorer sections and the smaller towns that they're being affected, but it's really because of the weather is more extreme there in Europe, I'm afraid. Okay.